So the next card that came out here is balance, and it's this angel. And notice that he has his foot on land and foot on water, which kind of covers both areas. And so tell me about your business.
So it's called The Girl Dropping Knowledge. It's on my back screen. It's an educational company that is focused on helping students to win scholarships and then using those scholarships to advance their careers. And then I do that through.
What do you feel would hesitate you or keep you from having this energy and this vibe 2 years from now? What do you think about?
I feel like anything that would prevent me, honestly, would possibly be maybe myself, or just feeling that what I'm doing isn't important. Really just kind of getting in my head.
Could this mean? So based off of what you just said, the self-sabotaging behavior that can limit to you, what else could that mean to you?
It could be that I'm not, I guess the self-sabotaging is that I'm not exploring every opportunity that I could use to grow my business. Being kind of...
You got the Sister Soldier. Have you ever heard of her? She's standing by a podium with the microphone. And then, of course, the look is kind of similar to your look. And the colors, based off of your A, G, D, K. Here's what it says. The Sister Soldier, power. And I told you, you already got the strength here from the very beginning. She has impact, persuasiveness, force, engagement, activism, community service. Sound familiar of anything that you just shared in your story? But write it down what the big goal is. Because there's something to be said of when it's, up here and it travels down from your hand into the ink, into the paper, and put it like in this little special box that you have it like, this is what it is, date it. It's not something that you have to look at because you want to be sure-footed. It's not in or out. There's no room for like being able to change it, because when it manifests, you're going to go back and you can be like, God, dog, there it is in writing.
I am going to do that. I have done something similar to that before, where I wrote a letter to myself, and I kind of just wrote it, typed it in my notes, and I did it on paper. I would write down little things like CEO or billionaire or this, and then I would kind of scatter them in places at home and not see them. And just recently I came across it was on a tiny sheet of paper, like something I tore off, came across it, and I saw that it said, I will be a CEO. And I was like, I wrote that years ago. But now
your team is connecting back to you to remind you of that. Now just be intentional with it. Like you said, get you a cute little box. You write it down like, okay, this is what the goal is. I don't know where it is. And it's not by accident that you come across that paper, but rather, yeah, I did that. I wrote that out. And here's what it is. Because it's no accident either that it's in your logo. Like that is, I think, something that's ingrained in you to write things out. You have those challenges and you're frustrated in the moment and your self-doubt. What do people a lot of times go back to? They say, is it in black and white? Was it written down? Like contracts. Like what does it say on the paper? And you saying that on that paper, that's what that means. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to achieve.
Yeah.
Go do great things.
Thank you so much.
Get these kids out of these student loan debts. Show them how to do it. And be proud of them numbers.